Hey guys, Dan and Mick here from That Pedal Show, here for Andertons TV NAMM 2017, and we're here with John from Tech 21.
What's up, gearheads? How are you?
So we're going to check out some new things that you got for NAMM this year.
Absolutely.
So I've seen a lot of the fly rigs out, a lot of guys raving about them, and you got a new fly rig for us this year?
Yes, we've updated the fly rig. We've changed the overdrive channel to give you some more flavors. We have one that's a Brit style that handles a lot of British style amplifiers, and the Cali style is the American Mesa Boogie style amplifiers. You could give it a little whirl, see what the difference is.
Actually, just before we get playing, I've got a little confession to make. Obviously, I've seen these in magazine adverts and all over the place. I had no idea they were this small.
Yeah, to be fair, either did I. I thought, oh, they've updated them and they're absolutely tiny. Yeah. They're amazing.
So the fly rig kind of, now I get it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, that is the one comment that almost everybody says when they finally see one. They're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's that small." It's like, yeah, it's really small. It's fine tuned. It's really streamlined down to the essentials. Nice. You know, have the Sans amp in there to get your clean amp sound.
Yeah.
We have the Brit or the Cali to give you your overdrive sound. There's a selectable boost, 21 dB. Yeah. It also has a delay with a tap tempo on there. And the delays on these have been tuned to sound like a tape echo.
Oh, wow.
So the drift control is basically tape drift, and it's a random modulation.
Oh, nice.
And the repeats are already fine-tuned that when each one comes back, you lose a little top end and a little bottom end. It's like that, and it really gives you a super warm sound.
Let's have a listen.
Yeah.
Okay. The tone control on the bridge pickup of this guitar is not wired in.
Oh, I see.
Just a little bit. So if it sounded spiky there, that's my fault.
There it is. So we've got, here we've got the boost. This is the, so this turns the Sans on and off, and this turns the delay on and off. Very nice. Okay. So obviously, one thing that we know Tech 21 for is the Sans amp.
Correct.
So one of the first direct recording, and they have always sounded spectacular. I remember getting one back in the early 90s, plugging it straight to a desk and going, this is for real.
Yeah,
it sounds great.
It's always been analog.
Yep.
And it's always been tuned by musicians.
Yes.
And we're amp collectors. We really love the vintage amps, and we wanted to make sure that our stuff works and reacts as all those classic amplifiers do.
Nice. So one of the things about this is you can plug this directly into a PA.
Yes, it can go direct to a PA. You could actually even plug it directly in front of a guitar amp, set your guitar amp clean, and you could use your Sans amp for a slightly overdriven sound.
Yeah.
So you have your pristine clean, you got your crunch, you could bring the Brit up to bring your even more crunch, and then there's a lead boost that you could add that's pre-overdrive, so it adds even more saturation to the signal.
So how are we hearing it now? We're hearing it direct into a powered cab, right?
Correct. This is our Power Engine 60, which is just a flat response power amp with a guitar speaker in it.
Wow.
So it doesn't have the preamp coloration of another guitar amp.
That's fantastic. We love that. Okay, so now let's have a listen to this one. This is the Cali?
Yes. The main difference between the two is the Brit. We've tightened up the bottom end.
Right.
We've added more mid-range to the signal, and it still has the top end shear that you get from the Marshalls and the Voxes.
Nice.
Now the Cali, the mid-range is a little flatter, but we brought the low end back to get that American sound, and it doesn't have the high boost of the Marshalls, so you can.
I've got to say, there's a guy banging away on the bass in the background. It's really weird to be. I'll try and play along with him so I can hear what I'm doing.
Man, that sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really
Right?
good.
Very direct. Like you're connected directly to the, to the amplifier. There's no latency in these units.
Yeah.
They're 100% analog.
See, it's analog. It's analog. But the thing is, it is, you get that real feel of connection.
It's directness. Yeah.
Yep, and that transient response is so quick. Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We want to make sure that our products not only have the sound, but they have the feel.
Yeah.
They have the
Absolutely.
feel, and it's organic in the fact that right now you're playing a Strat through it. It sounds like a Strat.
Yeah.
If we pick up a Telly, it's going to sound like
Yeah.
a Telly. If you pick up a Les Paul, it's going to sound like a Les Paul.
Fantastic.
You know.
Awesome.
One more
Now-
thing, Dan, before we go, just quickly.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, look at that guy. He's pretty, right?
That is nice.
I think he can explain it better.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, this is the Q strip. This is our new DI pedal. Basically, what this is this is an EQ from a channel strip, like the vintage recording consoles, like the Needs and APIs. So what we have is 2 bands shelving EQ, low and high. We have 2 bands of parametric mid-range, which overlap. There's a level control on there, and we've also added a high-pass filter, which removes all the rumble and bottom end if you're
Right.
using an acoustic guitar.
Yep.
And then we have a low-pass filter, which rolls off around 6K. And the cool thing is that enables this to be used as a speaker emulator box. So you engage the filter, you could add a little low bump, you could get your a little scoop around 125 or a little boost around 125. Then you give it a nice little 2K kick, and you have like 412 cabinet simulation right in the box. Unit can run on phantom power, 9-volt DC, or it's got a battery door in the back.
Fantastic. John, that's awesome. Thank you so much,
Hey,
buddy.
you're welcome, guys.
All right, guys. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye.